what it was about. It
I didn't know if
was
these things
crazy.
would have parachutes when I jump out or not.
I don't even have to stream.
You can use your wingsuit.
Is it Twitch or not? I don't even have
It's YouTube. It's YouTube. When you're jumping out of something, you can hold A and your wingsuit deploys.
Where this nigga's there at though? On fucking Rick. Oh, he's up there.
This nigga said, yo, and I got my 100 win last round. Good for you.
Clearly not true.
That's pretty easy to win in this game.
Like day 2.
And? The games take like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Bust a good bit of it.
Nah, where this nigga's there at though? I think I found him. Alright. We pick up these 2 exotics so they don't interfere with my faded Ingram.
Oh, you aware?
My faded Ingram drop. Fuck around and get the same shit. Hey, they gave me the Darcy. I don't know what I'll do with it, but hey, they gave me it. You know, getting something different. I'm probably never gonna use.
Yo, my line. Squirrels, my line.
You dead already, boy.
Go for your shit, nigga. Watch that shit, man.
Blackout.
I'm not.
We drop it. That's kind of breezy, actually, you know.
AO is hot. LZ in the free fire zone.
Damn. With the cannon that doesn't move.
I'm mad.
Wow.
They started swinging at me.
I forgot there was friendly fire. I didn't know.
Alright, I do what I need to do on this thing. Exit the desktop.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a lot of niggas there.
Follow me.
I don't think I'll make it over there, buddy.
Damn, boy.
Gotta hit that house.
God, you gotta be gliding, my guy.
Wakanda. I'm right, boy.
Them niggas is acting up.
Wakanda.
My house. Get out my house. Right there in your lines. I say get out my house.
Why?
Because you're ready for I gotta play the stream, bitch.
Potential collapse.
These are back upstairs.
Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
I need a medic pack.
I got you, bro.
This nigga Kevin shot this nigga Milan. That's fucked up. That's really wild.
We going on an adventure more. Your footsteps loud as hell, man. So I see your footsteps loud as hell.
You expect?
I'm to zombie as well. Inside here.
Oh! There's a man here.
Oh, I think that was. Yo, Malak!
Get to
Kill him! This nigga coming, this nigga coming, this nigga coming. This
Coming, he's coming, Kevin. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
nigga said, get up, get up, get up. Control that. Malak, go, 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 go! My nigga!
You told me turn on the volume.
Nigga came busting through the door like a Norman.
Was that nigga wearing a whole long trench coat?
What the fuck is this weird, my nigga?
Did he had on a top hat?
Oh, I'm tilted.
Nigga said, "Malak, go. You see my mom wait for that nigga to walk in."
I was using the
Yo,
health
leave
potion
again! I'm tilted.
thing. Using the health potion thing.
I'm fucking crying. That looks so stressful. Where did these niggas show? Just showed up out
Full
the
ass
window.
Mormon did a walk through the door. Hello?
nigga died.
I like that one kind of hard, B.
They have this map. Oh, I didn't even get to see. I didn't play this one yet. That's crazy.
You falling kind of hard though. What the shit?
You can
Feel like a rock. You feel like a rock.
Damn, bro.
Blackout.
Left us, boy.
Too obvious.
Consider all contacts hostile.
Loading bay is open. Deploy when ready. Maneuvering on mission deployment path.
Big forest. Big forest, dude.
Big 14.
Grassy Grove.
Damn, that nigga dropping like a rock next to me, boy. What the flying squirrel?
Bro,
And back.
I saw you punch that window and miss, nigga.
You got a problem?
Yo, break that lamp. Oh, damn. There's a moth on it.
You gotta show respect because the month.
Say break it.
Lamp? Trauma kit.
Potential collapse detected. Advise relocation to indicated safe zone.
Trauma kit hit. Yeah. Extra gun. That's a fishtail. That's a Spitfire. Oh, Kevin! Oh! He's down, he's down.
Don't scare me like that, boy. Across the street, across the street.
I'm healing myself, boy. I'm like...
Slide in your DMs like a pumpkin pop.
Man over here hopping outside. I'm like, wait a minute.
Nah, you really scared the shit out of me. Come on, there was bullets. My nigga! Oh my god.
You got flash. Nigga, man trying to give you a heart attack.
He almost did with that first engagement. I don't know.
man.
Do I want that DMR?
Supply drop inbound.
That's our hand to find.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
I don't appreciate how they ran up on us though. That really scared me.
I'm gonna give you that one, boy.
Nah, really got any armor left.
Look at the trauma back before.
Yeah. I have help. I don't got armor.
That's on. I just have.
You probably. I'm only use that when I'm getting my ass beat.
Low as fuck, so I had to. Let's cross methods, Kevin. In and out, in and out.
Stop. Yeah, you confusing me. Helicopter above us. Somewhere. Well, damn,
Oh, that shit's low as fuck.
Fucking skiing, boy. Oh no.
This SDM? Nah.
Oh, oops. Oh, damn, man.
Kevin, why?
Why you just... You passed me, then you just run back into the thing. I was touching out the
Why?
gun. I picked it up.
I've already took enough hurt from you today.
You'll be fine.
Ugh.
I don't know which way those zombies is at. By the side one. Why not?
What is this paranoia bullshit?
There's a nigga, there's a nigga, there's a nigga, there's a nigga.
Low, but
Bitch!
would have survived. I had that extra 50 health.
Don't worry, I clapped him. He has 2 trauma kits on him.
I didn't even click on anything. I'm not doing that, boy.
Yeah, I got him. Come on, take it.
He goes better anyways.
Nigga really trying to pull up on him.
Ooh, grappling hook. Okay. Hey, daddy. I have two of the same gun on me, so I like to see.
I fucking beat that nigga across the neck with my gun though. Never mind, cigarette closing kind of fast.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
See,
actually
there's people
close.
here. I was back up in the corner. I see a nigga peeking through the window.
Nah, I saw him jumping around. I thought it'd be hopping outside. Like, yo.
Further collapse expected. Travel to
Niggas
indicated
jumping
safe
out
zone.
like Moby.
I haven't seen anything until you see the multiplayer. You legitimately be helping this game. That grass looks suspicious. I'm gonna shot it.
Nigga in that gorilla wolf just living in grass. No camo.
Damn, nigga. Scratching ass on the floor. That's just. I thought somebody was coming after us.
Right. I'm going here, I'm hiding it for the rest of the map.
Bruh.
It's lit.
I feel it. That was you, right?
Yeah.
All I hear is, man down, man down.
Paranoia kid they give you is toxic.
Those when people around.
Sit rep.
I got
Circle
moving
collapse
here.
imminent. Get to safety.
What is
Oh,
this?
this is cool.
Open out.
Oh, yeah. Arrow. That shit. What is that? Oh, I don't know. That caught me up.
Supply drop inbound.
Never hurts. Never hurts. Lives nearby, like a truck or something.
A boat. That was like a boat. Well, that's the airdrop. Okay. Well, that's something kind of bright.
Keep looking up at the sun, you gonna end up flying into it.
Like the great. That's the great
What a-
creator.
With a bullet in your neck.
I feel like niggas been following us this whole time. We keep just hunting. I got killed by way worse shit in this game. I hear shots. Holy Bushman. Yeah, them niggas is shaking. Them niggas is shaking over at antiques. Oh, them niggas shaking over my knee. What you mean? Oh, wait.
Shooting at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know where these niggas at though.
I don't wanna lose my credit. Use these weapons. Lose my-
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Nah, we out here, man.
I don't know this way. What was that? A sniper rifle back here? Yeah, it was, Daddy.
Let me make like no noise with this on. So.
Got dead silence on, so I don't care. I just... Wait, what the?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Where?
Ain't no reason to be up.
Niggas is on the ass. That's what I know.
Sit rep. Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Niggas a little too quiet for my liking.
Grappling hook. There's a grappling hook in here. Oh, Kevin, you scared me.
Oh!
Yo.
Oh! You good, my guy? Oh, you found a shotgun. You was good.
What's
Yo,
that?
I was about to shoot too, boy.
Y'all niggas was in the same house. I don't understand what's good with y'all.
I thought he was outside. So when I saw somebody in the bathroom,
They trying to alarm me.
Y'all don't see the indicator
yo, my heart
names?
stopped, boy. I saw him as soon as I was about to
That
shoot.
helicopter. Oh! What is this?
That,
Big old 14 in the sky.
Supply drop inbound.
oh. I need a scope for this gun. You have extra scope?
I got a ACOG. I mean, not ACOG, red dot.
Enough for now.
Well, I see.
Where? Down the hill?
I got the high ground in the kid. Coming from the left side. Yeah, that nigga dead.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
That nigga going. That nigga has to be thieves. If I see that nigga just popping out, that would be so tilted. Let's get the high ground. Shit is happening over that. Hell. Let's get over it to look upon these mere mortals.
Oh, it's on the left of us. I see somebody.
Yeah, I see him.
Like south 195.
Oh, there's somebody in the
Oh,
building.
he's in the house, yeah.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Peek out that window,
Net
bro.
call. Supply drop incoming.
Yeah, my scope right now would be lovely, but I accidentally dropped my other gun. Oh, I see him. I see two of them. They're fighting up there. Oh, He got me. Down. Don't get me quick. That shit will go down quick, boy.
Yeah, and supposed to be I'm sure they will put the sniper scope on this gun. Take too much.
Travel to indicated safe zone.
I get mad level 2.
Where's my nuts?
Blackout. Eliminate all opposition.
Lifter 1-1 authorizing drop order. Go, go, go!
We off to? What we off to?
Bracket tower.
It's all the way behind us. Boy. You could just.
It's just you and me. Fight for the win. Sit rep. Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
I don't know why when it crashes, it just like makes my screen black and then I have to restart my shit. Well, actually, I didn't have to here, but it wasn't even an internet problem. It just disconnected.
That's a sign. Tell me to go to sleep. So I got work in the morning.
Bruh.
Get that quality 50-hour week. 10 hours over.
How many hours I get this week? Like. Oh, I pulled out 2 days. Only got 2 days.
Okay, so on those call-outs should have been for
Supply drop
for
inbound.
Ain't nobody told me till the last day.
We put the plans in the chat on the day before. And we was talking about it. We're like, who
I
coming?
didn't have it till the day before. Yo, at least with Mac you could force quit shit.
It's all time. Not on time. I'm
No, I mean like I'm on my home screen.
Circle
trying to
collapse
get
imminent. Get to safety.
Control Alt Delete. I'm in that Taskmaster and send that shit to the shower room.
Delivery of native Type-C in there, fast charging in the box. I just want to talk a little bit about notifications in general. Not a huge fan of the way that iOS deals with notifications comparative to Android. I just find the individual cards and even the way that notifications are stacked within iOS are not quite as streamlined. This is a preference thing. I feel the need to reiterate, this is a preference thing. That said, iOS has made a number of improvements regarding nested notifications, so at least now they're stacked on top of each other. If you are a heavy user and you get a lot of notifications, that was a huge issue in the past. Apple has addressed that, but to me, it's still a step behind what's happening on Android. That said, it's a taste thing. Battery life, I should say, I was concerned about the battery on here because it is smaller than some of the other flagship devices, like say for example the Note 9. There's some power management stuff going on here that is obviously very effective because at the end of the day I'm getting similar numbers in terms of leftover battery life. It's not like I'm hunting for a charger with this thing. If you are locked into the iOS ecosystem and you want battery life, you can go with this Max, or you could wait for the 10R. As depressing as that screen might be or will be, or who knows, that thing should be really good. And on Apple's site, they've even listed it as the battery champion for runtime, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm not gonna go out there and tell you that there's a $400 phone on the market that's gonna give you the same overall picture as what this iPhone is going to give you. As fine or good or quality this product continues to be, the real question comes down to cost. It comes back to cost again, because ultimately that's my job here, is to evaluate these things from a cost performance perspective. You're going to be determining what works best for you in comparison to what you want to invest. It's the best I can do. It's the best thing to talk about. For me, speaking and thinking as responsibly as I possibly can to the average one of you, to the person out there who's a customer, who's looking at smartphones, who's considering buying a new one, I'm gonna have to say this phone is great, but I still don't think you should buy it at this cost. This one in front of me is $1,100 USD, and in certain markets it's even more than that when adjusted. In some places like India, for example, the thing is almost $2,000 equivalent. The iPhone XS Max is a great phone. The iPhone XS is a great phone. They have problems. Every phone has problems. But for those of you in the audience looking for advice, concerned with cost to performance ratio, I do not think the XS Max is worth $1,100 or whatever price it is in your local market, not compared to what else is out there. If you got money falling out of your pockets, if you got boatloads of cash, go ahead, disregard everything I said and just be like, I don't care, I can have 10 of those. But I can't be that useful to you anyways. That wraps up this video. As you know, I'm doing this switch thing. I gotta switch to another phone. I gotta bring the heat. So let me know down in the comment section, which phone am I switching to next? I will be switching and I won't be holding back. Stop it. I'm bringing fire to all of them. I'm looking
decent. Steel, Reberg 307, Noah, Vonley, 507, good boy. Zonia. Better.
Brought to you by Alchemist, Hip Hop Alchemist.
That's right.
Mr. Porter.
Minutes.
These are the hip hop don'ts.
Royce is
here. We're starting now. Yes.
Royce is absolutely here as well.
Royce 5'9" is here.
When you slumber.
If you have an emergency It cannot be with an
Play Maple
urgency.
Story?
And if it is with an urgency and you're rushed to emergency surgery,
Move from
you
this
cannot
spot,
be
like,
burned in
so-
third degree.
Unless I'm out there,
At all. And if
I
you're
can't
gonna
keep my eyes
murder
awake.
me,
I
it
don't know why
cannot
you go
be
sleep in the
like you
first
never
place.
heard of me.
You gotta know.
When I went to
It's-
go
you
take
have
that
to
nap.
know me.
You can go to surgery.
Oh,
for
no,
a
I
burn,
couldn't-
but
I
it just
couldn't,
can't be
um,
third degree.
Yeah, you could
still go.
If it's a second degree burn, you
I just
can
wanted
be
to do
rushed
stuff
to
for
emergency surgery, but there can be no
It's fine.
urgency.
I think I could call it quits here.
No urgency.
If you want to be a pimp,
Oh,
You
fucking
cannot
sorry.
have a limp.
no, you straight walk. You must walk straight line, straight line.
Like I
if
was
you wanna be a
cold,
pimp.
and I put my
You're lying.
fucking
This is a
Yes,
fact
if you're
from
gonna,
here
you
out.
can,
The
you,
fucking-
you,
the
you,
fucking-
you,
the
you can
Uniqlo
be
blanket
either or.
shit,
You can be a
the
pimp,
shit that has
and
the
if you are a
button.
pimp and that's what you choose to do, that's
Honey?
fine.
the
It's all
warmer.
good. Just do not have a limp.
Absolutely.
You
You got
cannot
that?
be a mobster and eat lobster.
At all.
Remember I bought this shit
You're a
last year.
mobster.
Allergic to
Eat
shellfish.
something else, goddammit.
Yeah.
If you are a mobster, stay the fuck
So
away
yeah, I
from
put
lobster.
this shit on, and then now that shit got me cozy and shit.
What is this though?
I never seen no
socks.
socks.
What is this?
No, not the socks, the
Maybe not
blanket.
socks, blankets.
You can't drop bombs.
You cannot drop
No,
a
I have
bomb
the
like
I have the
that.
blanket and
Drop a bomb like
the and the
anything.
slippers
Yeah,
to
you
match.
can't-
No more bomb dropping.
If it's gonna be a
We want
missile,
peace.
it cannot be a Scud missile.
No.
Cannot be a Scud missile.
try a
If
different
you're
missile.
gonna freestyle, it cannot be till you're senile. So you can freestyle, that's fine. But do
Lonzo
not
fixes
do it
jumper?
until you're
Okay.
senile. Just before you're about to push to the point of senility,
Yes.
you cannot die hard.
242.
You cannot die hard like Bruce Willis.
That's
No
Sleeping
more.
in
Your
No
barns.
more.
Your
Nope.
poems can't be popular. They can't be popular. Can't be
I'm
popular.
trying to wake up.
If it's off of the dome, it cannot
Can't
be a popular poem.
Nobody can know the poem.
Okay, no more off the top of the head, off
Right.
the top of the dome, off the
Yeah.
cerebellum. None of that shit, no more. No more.
Now, if you're getting brains from a girl, there's
Come on,
no way
bro.
you can
That's
become smarter from that. You cannot become smarter from brains.
Yes,
you
if-
can't
if-
like she
if-
gave me brains, now I'm
Yeah.
a fucking genius.
If
no,
a girl, nope. If a girl gives you brain,
At all. You
it
stay-
cannot make
No.
you smarter.
You gotta be dumb as fuck.
Yep.
You can get brain, that's fine. Just do not
you
come
heard.
out of it a smarter
Alright,
person.
I'll see you later.
No.
Tomorrow.
No.
Speaking of smarter person,
Goodbye,
knowledge and college.
Nope.
You are not
Malone.
allowed to. You can have knowledge, but it better not be from
It
college.
better be in high school.
You cannot
one or the
manage.
other.
You cannot manage to do damage.
Nope.
No more.
At all.
No more manage to do damage. If you're gonna manage something, it cannot be damaged.
If you
Stay
have-
away from damage.
If you have, for
Going for the
anybody
same
that's got
play.
one skill, do not use it for any means, by any means, to pay bills. Your skills
Yes.
cannot pay the bills. It can't
Yes.
happen.
If you have skills, you
Bomb
cannot
the fuck is that?
you cannot use them to pay the bills. Wait, I don't
I think just
we're-
because you're in the booth, it's the fucking truth. No, you can lie in the booth too.
No. You
From
better
now
tell
on, lie in the booth because
Don't
you
tell the
cannot be in the booth to spit the truth to the young youth.
No, can't do
No
it.
more.
Can't do it.
If
Yo,
you're in the
what
booth,
done?
you
Video
have
is
to
just
stay away
fucking
from
cool.
truth.
Yeah, you can lie in the booth.
Honestly,
Yes.
though. Yo, watch the video, put it in the chat. Like, Eminem is just fucking toxic, boy.
Idiot. What do you think was gonna happen?
There is a time sodium in your blood levels to normal natremia at this point. You have a dangerous case of water intoxication, which affects roughly 200,000 Americans each year. It occurs when your brain cells swell, which builds up pressure inside your skull that can lead to seizures, brain damage, and in severe cases, death. But don't worry, dying from water intoxication is extremely hard for a fully grown human. An adult would have to drink 2.5 to 5 gallons every few hours to reach that point. But for newborns, it's a different story. Their kidneys are about half the size of an adult's, so they can't hold much water to begin with, and it takes just a few ounces to cause problems. On top of that, their kidneys aren't developed enough yet to properly filter water, so any water that enters their body ends up in the circulatory system, where it dilutes their blood and increases their water content by 7 to 8%. But it's not just drinking straight H2O that poses a threat. In fact, most cases of water intoxication in infants don't even involve a glass of water. A common mistake is when people dilute baby formula too much by accident, or when parents dunk their infants up and down in a swimming pool, and in the process the infant gulps in too much water. It's important that if your baby is showing signs of water intoxication, that you take them to the hospital immediately, where a doctor will likely provide some form of fluids, like intravenous saline solution, to bring the infant's sodium levels up to normal.